Like, subscribe and press the bell icon for more videos from PHN Learn. For more videos, download our app from the Play Store.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the new section of Android Studio development tutorial provided by PHN Technology Private Limited. In this section we are going to learn how to add external images into our Android app. So while using apps we might see that we have to display the logo of the user. For example, you are developing an app for your client, so you need to display the logo of your client into the app. Okay, or we need to display different icons for login, for change password, we need to display that lock icon and many other. So according to the application, there are different places where we have to use different images. Now how to add an external image into our project, that we are going to learn in this section. So let's begin. So this is my empty activity that I have added. I have created a new project and added an empty activity. We will go to the split section to do our designing. Okay. Here in the split section I have constraint layout. So for simplicity I'll delete this constraint layout and we will use linear layout. And we will mention the orientation of this as vertical. We are going to use linear layout vertical henceforth because it is easier to use. However, you can design all these activities using any layout of your choice. If you wish to go for constraint, for relative, you can do. Yeah, it's up to you. Alright, begin. Let's begin. So here inside this linear layout, I have to display an image now. First of all, we need to add that image to our project. Let's say this is my folder where I have stored my image. So I want to display this image into my Android app. So we have to copy this image, so I'll copy it. Then we will go to our Android Studio, and in the Android Studio we will expand this app folder. Now in the structure we have seen there are three folders: manifest, Java and RES. We will go to this RES folder. In the RES we have used this layout folder, so our XML file is stored in this layout folder. But now to store the images or to store the external assets, we are going to use drawable folder. So app, RES and drawable. In this drawable folder we are going to store our external images. Already I have copied the image. Now we will right click on this drawable folder and we will click on paste. It will show us the suggestion whether drawable or drawable v24. Always go for drawable. Okay, select drawable and click on OK. Here, so name of your image is there. Now, when you are using RES folder, remember these few things. First one is, your name should not contain any capital letters. No capital letters are allowed in RES folder. If you give a capital letter, you will get an error, like file crunching error. We have this in error section, so don't use capital letters. Even if your extension is capital JPEG, you need to change that image, or you need to convert that image to another format. Now this is the name of my image. It is small JPG, correct? Now the second rule is there should be no special symbols except underscore. Only underscore is allowed. As my name contained dash, hyphen, black, hyphen, eyed, so I'll delete this name. You can give a new name to your image. So let's say I'll give name as img.jpg and click on OK. So this img.jpg file is now added into the drawable folder of RES folder. This is my image img.jpg that I want to display. Okay. So my image is added. Now in design part, to display text we use the control text view. Similarly, to display image, we have a control that is called as image view. So we will add an image view control, I capital. It will give the suggestion image view. Okay. Here, width and height you can have wrap content, or it is always better to give it in pixels. Okay. So width is 200 sp and height is 200 sp. Why? Because if you give width and height as match wrap content also, your image can be of higher resolution, like 2000 by 2000 pixels. Okay, so it will not be occupied in your screen. Okay, and your app might crash. That is why it is always preferred to give fixed width and height to the image view. Now here I have to mention that, so my image view is displayed. But what should be displayed inside this image view? Which image? So to give the name of the image, we have to use the property src. Okay, src. Now directly you cannot type the image name. So what is the name of my image? img. See, pick up from the suggestion drawable/img. Extension is not added. So see, image is now available. Okay. Now for example, I want to add this image to the background as well. My background is white. I want an image to the background. So first of all, we need to copy that image. Let's say this image. So I'll copy it. Go to your Android Studio, drawable, right click, paste. Select the drawable folder, click on OK. Crop.jpg name is fine. There are no capital letters, there are no special symbols. You can keep it like this, or if you want, you can change it. Let's say bg.jpg. Okay. Now I want to set this bg.jpg image as a background to the whole activity. So to change to the whole activity, we will have to set the background to the linear layout. So I'll go in linear layout, I'll select here background. Now instead of giving a color, I have to give an image. So type the image name. So say here, the image is set at the background. Now we will give it gravity center. So it is now appearing in center. Let's run and check the output of this app, whether the background image and the new image is displayed properly or not. Okay, so just a minute, it is executing. Yes, install. Here you can see the status of your app. So see here, this is my output. So background is the bg.jpg image, and on that background, on that linear layout, I have displayed an image. So this is how you can add any number of images to your project. There are few things to remember. Your image name should not contain a capital letter, and your images should not contain special symbols. Plus all the images will be added into res/drawable folder, means res folder. Inside the res folder, you have to paste your images in the drawable folder, and then you can use them as per your requirement. This is it about images.
For more videos, download our app from the Play Store.